Hello, now we know how to create a nested type, but how do we process, how do we go through all elements if we want to show them with, for example, labels before each value? For example, name Arkadiusz, age 28, sex man. How to add labels before each value and show them in some kind of form that is good looking for others, right? Because you have got now only data that came from, for example, database, right? Imagine that this data is from database. And now you need to somehow process it, go through it. How to do it? In Python, you can use loop for going through the list. In order to do it, you type for, and then in Python, you can type the placeholders, so the variables names that will hold each of that value. For example, name, age, and sex. So we have just invented these names, right? They are not anywhere before. We just created these names, and they will hold accordingly name Arkadiusz, age 28, sex man, because we'll type here now in guest list. And now we can just print, for example, name. Now we'll just copy it. Age, sex, age, run the module, and of course I missed the column. Run the module, and as you can see, we have just printed out each person with the labels before each value. So we have processed these elements without any problems. If we had more than 3 values here, for example, the telephone number, we'll need to add here one more thing like that, right? One more variable. Right now, we just need 3. But what will happen if we have here 4 variables, but we have only 3 values here? When we run the module, you notice that we have got the value error. Not enough values to unpack because we expected 4 of them, but we have only 3. That's why you have to always have here the same amount of variables so they can hold each value from the nested list or nested tuple or whatever thing like that, right? Nested type. You can add, to make it a bit more beautiful, one more space, the enter, and because of that we can easily see now that this data is connected only to this person, this data is connected to this person, and this data is connected to this person. So it's pretty straightforward. You just need to remember there need to be always the same amount of variables here as there are values here. That's all in that lesson. Thank you very much.